Hi everyone, this is Aziza Jalaluddin, co-founder for Shine, Self-Help International Network Enterprise, and also the organizer for Business Mission India. So I have with me today Jareen. Jareen, how are you? Hi
Hi, Sisa.
Jareen, I am good. Thank you so much for being on the call. So we're going to have a discussion, right?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
And Jareen, you have been with us for the last years that we have started. You were the first few that we met and connected at a very deep level when we first came to India in our journey with entrepreneurship. So tell me, Jareen, how has it been going for you since we connected 5 years ago? I think it's 5 years.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Sisa, for asking. It has been quite a great journey so far. 5 years ago, I was actually a wannabe entrepreneur who, who 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 had great dreams, but who didn't know how to proceed with it. But connecting with you, Asisa, and Dr. Nambia has been a complete turnaround. I got great ideas from Mani and you through you. And after that, I started Secrets of Success, which is actually a uh, socially responsible project, which inspires people around the globe to lead a positive life, and it has been successful. Later, I ventured into eboomi.com with the support of Shine, that is with the Dr. Nambiar and Asisa. And they, of course, each step they help us with the money handling teachings and learnings. So it has been a great journey so far. And recently, I have started happybiz.com, which is actually a digital marketing company, by which we serve businesses with our digital marketing services. So it has been a great journey so far.
Yeah, when you look at how you have grown over the years, you were working with one of the companies in India as like a Facebook gaming company, right? And you have been a great support for us, especially for the launch of my ebook with your gamification idea and all of that. So it's really about you taking responsibility for yourself. So I really want to acknowledge you for the responsibility you took for yourself in your life and the journey you want to take, and that you are so clear in that direction. And that's where we really want a lot of entrepreneurs to be going and business people to be going, taking the responsibility that for the business to be successful or the community to be successful, it's up to me. So that's where we have actually aligned, and you are one of the first few that has walked that journey with us. And I'm sure you have seen the way that Business Mission or the Collaborate India, you were at Collaborate India launch last year, right? It was in July. So how was that for you when you saw that, people around India coming together in that program?
the the very concept collaborating is very needed for India nowadays, because people across India are competing, and at the end of the day, they totally get conned out. Basically, we need to have that environment to collaborate. So I would say collaborating is one such program which helps business owners to do socially responsible business, and in the process collaborate each other
Yeah.
and produce great products and services which is very beneficial for society.
And you were also at
And
the CEO launch of the a CEO club launch where they launched the Make in India products, right? Make in India label.
yes, yes, of course,
Yeah.
that is Make in India initiative from our government of India is really great. As everyone is as everyone knows, it has been a great success so far. It has reached in France and America, in different countries. It has its own impact. So Collaborate India being part of it is really awesome.
Yes, you have the brochure behind you. Do you want to take that and show it on the screen on Collaborate
Uh,
India? I see that you have the brochure just behind you.
yeah,
I
this
just
is
love that brochure. And it all
yeah,
credit
yeah,
goes to the Collaborate India team. You want to lift it up higher to the, yeah, so that people can see it.
it's
Right,
really good.
yeah, nice. And I want to thank at
And
this
I
moment,
love the motto: collaborate, complement, outsource, and resource.
yes, thanks to Dr. Nambiar for putting that together. And I really, would love to thank Bharati Raja Tangapalam, the chairman and one of the founders of Collaborate India. It was his dream to have 500,000 people be employed and be getting work in India and around the world. So right now he's rallying with that. And Collaborate India was really a baby that he wanted to nurture and grow. So it's been very encouraging to see that grow and you being part of it as well, Jareen. And thank you for the support that you give all the way from Cochin. Yeah, we didn't say that where you're from. So I'm in Singapore. You are in
Cochin, India.
Cochin. Thanks to the technology and the awesome. Today morning I just had a call with my friends from US, and we were having a discussion on business mission too, and how overseas people will be attending business mission and why they should be there. So today we're going to have a discussion on why we should, and you have some questions too. You have questions, right? A lot about business people, what they want to do. So do you understand what we're going to be putting together in business mission?
Basically, I have heard about Money and You, which is one of the premium program across the globe in the
Yes.
self-help industry. So, would you please give some insight about Money and You first and its graduates? Then please proceed to what is the difference between Money and You and Business Mission India. That would be great.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. So you want to go that way? Okay. It's
Yeah.
interesting you're saying that business Money and You is a self-development program. That is how it has been perceived and positioned for a while, because people attend the program and then they think that's it. And in the mechanics of the Money and You program, so Money and You is a program and it's a platform created by the Accelerated Business School in USA. They've been around since 1979. That's a very, very long time, more than 35 years. It's a 36th year this year. And what they have put together is an amazing, amazing network of entrepreneurs, business leaders who have come together with a purpose, and they have come to the platform and they've created amazing results in the business arena as well as humanitarian arena, where they really anchor a lot of support for global prosperity, global unity. So when we talk about Money and You, it's a platform. So we go through a 3.5 days of alignment in the way we do our business, the way we do our life. Money and You, our relationship with money, our relationship with business, and our relationship with self, and how we use that to live a more fulfilling life. So that they are based on generalized principles. So when we talk about Money and You as a program, and then people think it's a training only program, the fact that we offer lifetime review, that means anybody who attends Money and You can go to Money and You programs anywhere in the world after attending the first time. The rest of the programs is free of charge. So in that means, if let's say we are conducting Money in India, anyone can attend Money in You after that in Singapore, Malaysia, China, USA, Hong Kong. There's about so many countries out there that is conducting, and they can go and attend it for free. That means they just pay for their flights and their accommodation. They get entry to the program free, and they can market the program as their own businesses in the program. So Money and You has always been seen just as a self-development program, and people sometimes don't come back to review, so they think that that's the first time I attend, I know it all. But actually, when you attend again and again, there's many layers to the program that people will discover. So what happens is, in the Business Mission India, we have put in Money and You as a core level of connecting and empowering of the participants, and it's only open to business people. Only entrepreneurs and business leaders can attend. Normally, Money and You is for everybody. Anywhere you go, you come to Malaysia, you can be working, you can be wherever, you know, you can be a student, you can be whoever, you can still come in and attend. Whereas for the Business Mission India, it's restricted to entrepreneurs and business leaders and investors to come in and explore. So we're going to connect a whole group of them at one level, and then we're going to give them real-time experience. So it's a 5-day program. Business Mission is a 5-day program, coming to the question you asked. So unlike Money and You is 3.5, this is a 5-day program. Morning, first day morning, we have a orientation and culture exchange kind of a discussion. And then we go into a 3.5 days of Money and You, which ends on the 4th day. And then the real-time exchange of connection. So anybody who's attending Business Mission India will be signing up a pre-attendance package where they will tell us who they want to meet, what kind of connections they want, on top of the profiling that we do under Money and You, you know, our Accelerated Business School. So when they come there, they will be offered a platter of different possibilities, different options for them to take on their business to the next level. So Business Mission India is about us not just creating Indian entrepreneurs to attend, we are also inviting and have already got registered participants coming from Singapore, from USA, from Malaysia, and other parts, Australia, New Zealand entrepreneurs, our existing network of Money and You graduates. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more of the Miracles of Network Capital, Miracles of Capital Network graduates. They will all be like, you know, part of the package in Business Mission India. So it's a very different platform that we are creating, where entrepreneurs and business leaders and investors are going to connect at a whole new level of thoughts, being thought leaders, being the pioneers in the industry. So, you know, I was just having a conversation with one of our guests who's in the house today, and he was telling us that, you know, we were explaining to him that at the gist of the matter, what we are creating at Business Mission India is a platform, is a membership platform for a lifetime membership with Indians there and international, and for them to be enrolled to an international platform. So that's a mouthful of things about Business Mission. So, you know, when I tell you all of that, I'm sure you have a lot of questions come up, and I'm sure you're speaking to a lot of entrepreneurs back there in India. What are some of the questions that they're asking when we say all of this?
Yeah, thank you, Assis. It is a lot of information. Thanks for sharing. Hope this has been helpful for those who are hearing. So, of course, there must be a lot of questions in the mind of those entrepreneurs and business owners who would love to attend this program. So basically, they would love to.
Oh no, we are losing you.
Difference between this 5-day program and a normal, 5-day workshop or 5-day retreat on some share in what exactly it would be, how life transforming it would be for the.
Okay, so I'm kind of losing you, but I get it that you're asking the question that, you know, since it's a 5-day program, is it going to be like a workshop style, and then and how that's going to be an impactful one for you, right? That's the direction you're going with this, right?
Yeah, this.
Yeah. No. So what? There was a lag in the communication. I think the reception is quite bad, but no issue. I would want to address that because, you know, many people, and recently I met up with a very, very successful Indian business organization, NGO for businesses. They told me that, oh, business people in India have no time to sit down and listen to anything. We are very busy people. We need to be out there doing things, not sit down in a room and probably go through some trainings. We don't have time for that. That's the kind of angle that many people are approaching. So this is what I have to say. Step one, we are never going to achieve anything running around. First thing, when we don't get that, we are actually going to be ripping ourselves. That it's about really sitting down and taking some time out to strategize in our mind, really go into ourselves to discover what needs to be done. and that supported by an external platform will really give us a whole new perspective to how we can do our business at a whole new level. So maybe first of all, I want to address that why we are bringing the Accelerated Business School and the Miracles of Capital to the platform. Why are we bringing it to India, or why are we doing it in India? The first thing first, now that we know the Indian economy is open, and India and Indians are so, right now, entrepreneurs and business people in India are so open, thanks to the Modi government, that this is happening, that people are reaching out for more learning and more growing. We cannot stress enough that this is very important. So I want you to imagine the whole world in a pyramid form, and where the grassroots level is all the working, employees and everybody, and then we have the nation leaders. We have a whole bunch of business owners and entrepreneurs who are literally minding their own business, and they are very successful. Some of them are doing really well, and some of them are like finding their way to doing well. But literally, everybody is minding their own business. What we want to achieve, and we have been in the journey of achieving, is really getting these business owners and entrepreneurs to think at a different angle, a different light, a different mindset of doing business, where it is no longer about you or me coming out of competition, creating abundance mindset, and also contributing to the economy and to the world while benefiting individually. We call it win-win. Many people talk about win-win. We let you experience win-win in our atmosphere. So we talk about win-win-win. There's three elements of, in fact, there'll be many wins for everybody. So when entrepreneurs can embrace that reality, that it is possible for entrepreneurs to collaborate, even if they are from the same industry, to create a whole new distinction, and more is miracles. Really, we can create more, and miracles happen. So with that kind of a structure for entrepreneurs to benefit, when entrepreneurs come together and they think of business in a whole new way, they actually benefit the grassroots level. All the people that they are, all entrepreneurs and business people need employees and working class. So all of that will benefit. And guess what? Even the nation leaders will benefit as the economy grows, because we know that entrepreneurs and business leaders and investors play a very important role. So that's our mission in bringing Business Mission to India, really empowering and enlightening, creating a new breed of entrepreneurs who think in a whole new dimension. Not that it's new in the world, it's new to India. I want to stress that. These people that we are coming together with, they are not new to the world. They are new to India. And so we really want people to embrace this new thinking pattern where the community comes together. So it's no longer Jareen and me and Bharati speaking about this. Rather, it's about a group of us. It's about a group of us coming together and really putting together a new perspective to how life can be done. So actually, I was using my screen earlier on, so it's okay. So it's about bringing a whole new perspective to the way that we are going to be doing business together as a community. So it's about enlightened entrepreneurs, about empowering entrepreneurs to take themselves into the equation of a full responsibility on how they're going to run their business, so that they can impact grassroots, so that they can impact nation leaders and the country for national development, leading to global prosperity. So it's very much a concept why coming to Business Mission India. So coming from that light, and to the question that you had earlier on, so what do people really want to benefit from this program, right, when they are there? And workshop style is something that is already happening in the market. People do training, they sit down, they keep their hands crossed, and then they have these guys running their PowerPoints, and then people get it, people don't get it, it doesn't matter. So here we are bringing together what we call the accelerated learning technology. It's a technology of learning where we don't use PowerPoints. In the 5 days program, we will not be running PowerPoints. We will be running games. We will be having experiences that is going to be so impactful that you will be able to take it and use it in your business and your life, in your relationship. That is the promise that we give. So it's really a tool that you'll be getting many tools you'll be getting, like how to create a successful synergy in your business team. How do you go about, I've written down some of it, how do you go about really creating a win-win platform when you're collaborating with other entrepreneurs? What is the rules of the game that you need to have? Because many people, have you heard of this journey that people say, oh, I was in partnership, I lost a lot of money, and this guy cannot be trusted, and that guy cheated me. I'm sure you've come across those.
Yes, yes.
So
I
we
have.
actually have a technology or a system that people can create rules, and we actually give you that platform of rules that they can use in their business. And that is a very, very, do you think that will be useful for
Definitely.
businesses, entrepreneurs?
Yeah.
Yeah. So very practical and very, very interestingly, as I mentioned to you, 60% of our programs, especially for the first 4 days, are games. We play games, and we play games that are researched in and PhDs done on them. We're talking about games that Harvard researchers, PhD holders research on our games. So the intensity of the game is not the normal outbound game that people play and rah-rah over, but rather games that get you to think and reflect on how you are being out there in the world. We say games are a reflection of our behavior. So we get to play games that are so intense that it really gets you to reflect on who you are being in the world, who you are being in your life, who are you being in business. So in those kind of games, the mind gets stretched. And, motivation is about just blowing up tires. What happens when tires get blown up and they blow too much? What happens during?
Yeah, we cannot move forward.
Yeah, no, and it punches, right? When you just poke it, it just bursts, correct?
Yes, yes, yes.
Blow a balloon, and that's motivation. You can blow balloon, I mean like a balloon, and then you just
Mhm.
poke it and it will just burst, and that's it. You go flat.
Yes, yes.
Whereas when you do transformation work, it's about
Mhm.
stretching, and a mind stretched, it will never go back. Elasticity, some of the things if you can remember some of the elasticity, when you stretch it, it'll never go back. That is the mind. When we expand it, we rewire your thinking pattern. How many of our Indian friends or even Asian friends think that money is the root of all evil? Money will get in the way of our business relationship. Money will get away in the way of business, family relationship. I cannot do business with my family. I cannot, on our past belief systems. And you will discover what is your belief system that you have been holding on to allow you not to work with teams. Some of them feel like they're so good that they can do everything by themselves, and that they don't know how to create a team. All of that. And one of the things that we do in the 5 days is to share about the business success model. And this is probably the best learning experience that you can come across. In a recent CNA, we have Channel News Asia in Singapore, Mahindra Group, Mahindra, right? Mr. Mahindra of Mahindra Group. He was actually being interviewed, and he asked the interviewer asked this question. So how do you work in your business? So he said, I do whole brain thinking. I make sure that my left brain and my right brain is working together, and that I all my business decisions I do with whole brain thinking. Can I ask you, Doreen, do you know a platform that does whole brain thinking, that teaches whole brain thinking for business people? Is that a trick question?
Please
You know
repeat.
any platform? Oh no,
There
the
is some
reception's really.
yeah.
Yes.
Please repeat.
Do you know of any platforms in India that teaches business people whole brain thinking? So that's a breakdown in the conversation. Okay, so I'll come and
As
I'll
I
answer
said
that question.
earlier,
Yeah. Yes or no? Oh my God. Okay.
Go
To
ahead,
my
please.
knowledge,
There is some technical issues. Go
sure.
ahead, please.
So to my knowledge, there is no school that's teaching whole brain techniques for business people. Am I right? Please let me know. Send me a message if you know any. Because right now, to our knowledge, there isn't any organization or schools that teach whole brain techniques for entrepreneurs or business people. Accelerated Business School is about teaching you whole brain thinking. And how does whole brain thinking work? If you don't know, you are losing out in making powerful decisions in your life. You are losing out a tool in making powerful decisions in your life. So Accelerated Business School, when you are in the program for 5 days, it's important that you get whole brain thinking in you don't make decision in emotional state. There's a few things and you will recognize when you are being emotional in the program, because we'll get you in different emotions. The high emotion in fun and excitement, the low emotion in sadness, or in feeling what do you call upset, whatever. So in those areas, how are you behaving? What is your mechanics when it comes to doing that? So all this will be covered in the 5 days. So it's a transformation that will really shift the way you do your business after that. So I can promise you, because it comes with a money back promise. So this is not a verbal promise, a money back promise, that at the end of the 4 days, if you come back to us, because it's a 5 day program, at the end of the 4 days, you come back to us, you say that, Aziza, no, I didn't get anything. This is not, I didn't get anything new from you. We actually refund you the money minus a small admin fee of 30,000 rupees. So this is like the best that we can get to tell you, that how much we value our work, and we put our, what they say, put our money where the mouth is. So we're really where we are looking at in terms of causing a transformation for people, especially for entrepreneurs. So I think Jareen has kind of gone off the radar at this moment. So, but I'm going to share a little bit more when it comes to the actual nuances, when it comes to some other questions that came about when we were having conversations. It's about sitting in the classroom. So right now I'm telling you, nobody sits in the room and like that. Everybody starts moving, everybody's in action, and on the 5th day, we literally do connections for the services or the of whatever projects, that you want to have expanded, be it within India, because we have the Collaborate India network and our other entrepreneurs and center of influencers will be coming, and also outside India. So we're looking at participants coming from USA, New Zealand, Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, as well as places like China and Indonesia. So it's really a complete network of entrepreneurs gathering in India. So this is really a powerful platform to be in. So the other question that we had some people ask is, what is the exact deliverable? So when you say, everything is like very conceptual, like you're giving me this very big picture, and Aziza is very good for that big picture, but give me the specific deliverables that I will get. So Jareen, thank you for coming back. So I was just talking about the deliverables that people are asking. Like, you know me as well, Jareen, that, people, we speak a lot about big picture, Aziza's big picture deliverables, right? Always, very big picture. So what is the small deliverables or measurable deliverables we're looking at? Number one, we have it that when you attend this 5 day business mission, you will be connected with international education. You will be getting the cream of the crop, latest information of what's happening in the world when it comes to entrepreneurship and business leadership. We are a network where we have many, many billionaires who are on the platform. One of the, or the only leading solar valley in the world is in China, and Accelerated Business School, one of the instructors is Huang Ming, the owner of the Solar Valley, the world's largest and only solar valley in the world in China. So we belong to that kind of network. So Dame DC Cordova will be there. She is the founder of the Accelerated Business School. We will also have Dr. Wong of the Miracles of Capital who will be there. These are icons and big, big names. Some people ask, Who are they? You know, I've never heard of them. So if you don't know them, please Google them, because if you don't know them, you don't know the business world, and where many of the entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs, have actually come from, especially the trainers and the speakers, business gurus like Robert Kiyosaki, Tony Robbins, Jack Canfield. They all come from this school. So we are actually bringing you a platform of network of entrepreneurs and latest entrepreneurial education. So that's the first thing you get. If you want to be up to date in business, if you want to be in just that old way of thinking, old way of doing business, then this is not for you. If you're up to it to get the latest entrepreneurial education so that you can spur your business forward, this is what you're going to get. Entrepreneurial education. The next thing you're going to get is understanding business teams, the importance of putting business people together. What kind of teams will work for you? If you are someone working all by yourself and you're saying that this, I don't have time to attend, or if you're saying that, oh, I'm too busy, I cannot make time, I think I need to be, doing what I'm doing, then you must be at the program, because this is the program that will teach you how to create systems that you can be on the business. If you are in business and you are in the business and running within it, you have not learned the ropes to doing a business with team. And we will actually share with you the strategies of creating a powerful and successful team. You will actually experience it by playing games on how a successful team will look like to you. And then, of course, there is also the other very, very tangible result that we are looking at when it comes to understanding who you want to meet. So tell us who you want to meet. Tell us your connections. This will be coming in your pre-attendance package. We will actually ask you some questions on the network that, or the people that you want to meet, and we will be making arrangement for them or their connections, representatives, to be at the event so that we can follow up with you on that. So that's the next deliverables. And the other deliverable is for you to understand that the global network, that, see, if you are not someone who is open to learning, you're not someone who knows the power of networking, then this will be a wasted conversation, because you need to understand that your network is your net worth. If you are not well connected, you will be missing out a lot in life. And when you are missing out a lot, you can only grow that much. So I have it that the people who are attending this program are very successful entrepreneurs who value networking, who value global membership, like global networking, and also value the power of learning. So when these two come together, you will really know how to execute your business at a whole new level. And that is something that is a reality for many people. So that is some of the many deliverables. So the list goes on quite extensively. And other than that, I also want to bring to you the importance of creating the abundance mindset. Oh, so okay, the abundance mindset is really about thinking about you and me. So there is this myth, especially it's a global myth, that one person has to lose for another person to win. So when another person is winning and you are losing, you feel bad. And if you are winning, another person is losing, you feel good. So we actually help you to experience about winning with winners and feeling extremely good about it. So that comes from abundance mindset. We will actually be playing games to recognize that abundance mindset. Think about it. What will be the deliverables for you if you can get yourself to win and others to win with you? How will that make you feel? And if that's not in your reality box, then you must be here, because we will demonstrate to you the people who have been winning with us and we are winning with them. We're going to show them to you. So it's not that it's not available just because you don't know they exist. They are everywhere. The other one is tools to financial freedom. So we are not the program that says that you can be a millionaire, we'll make you a millionaire, or we're going to make you a billionaire, or we're going to make you a trillionaire. But we have the tools for you to experience financial freedom, and you decide whether you want to be a millionaire, a billionaire, or a trillionaire, and you can take your journey, and we are there as a community to support you with that. So we are actually looking at giving you the tools for financial freedom. So when I tell you, if I'm going to tell you what are the tools, then it defeats the purpose, because the tools need to be experienced, like what I say. We are not going to show you PowerPoints of what the tools are like. excuse me, we will be sharing with you experiential tools that will be embedded in your body that you cannot detach yourself. So it becomes part of you. So you have no choice but to be in the journey. That is so effective that at the end of the 5 days, we actually tell you not to make decisions, major decisions in the next 7 days, because many people get really excited with the program and what they have, the new knowledge they've got. They go out there and make major decisions. So what we have in our clause with all the participants is you cannot make major decisions for the next 7 days. So that's the impact that's going to be created in your life. So you want to experience that. The other thing is, we talked about connection, but we are talking at a whole new level of connection, quality connections. Of course, there are a lot of chambers and a lot of government organizations that does business matching. So over here we have quality connections, connections that speaks the same language, speaks the same lingo, that when you know that you have a certain level of clarity, a certain level of vision, a certain level of purpose in what you are doing. And so you meet such people, and when you work with such people, it's really a bliss. And it becomes, and the work becomes joy, and it becomes a purposeful living. So that's the momentum that we want a lot of entrepreneurs to experience. And the other one that we also will be having on board the platform of business mission is we are supporting funding for new and existing entrepreneurs who have bankable business. So now the question is, we are bringing a pool of investors to India. The question is your business bankable? Number one, if you don't know what's bankable, then you must be in the program if you want the money, if you are looking at funding. If you want to, even if you don't want the funding and if you don't know what's bankable, then we invite you to be in the program. Because if your business is just a viable business and it's not a bankable business, then we are not speaking the language of business success. Because in order for a business to be successful, it needs to be a bankable business, not just a viable business. So we will actually be teaching you and sharing with you some critical secrets into being a bankable business. And then when we identify you as a bankable business, we are actually having the team of entrepreneurs who are willing to invest. And we will help you with the structure on how, why, and when people will be investing with you. And that's the momentum that we're looking at. So, and please don't come to us saying that, okay, I need this kind of money, so I've attended your program, okay, now you need to give me the funds. It's not like that. You need to understand the basic fundamentals to being a bankable business. And as long as you qualify and the terms are being identified, funds will be flowed to you, and that's a promise that we have to make. So because that's what our investors network is about. That's what we are gearing towards, Indian entrepreneurs being enriched from inside out. So we're bringing NRIs to India. We already have entrepreneurs like Sona Pandey, who has set up Singaporean PR, a permanent resident. She's set up her school right now in India, in Kashipur, Nainital, Professional Skills Development Hub. So she has set it up after she's gone through some tremendous training with us, and she's now empowering on youths and those going into working and also entrepreneurs right now in Kashipur, Nainital, and she's working closely with us as well. So this is the kind of empowerment we want to see in India, where entrepreneurs go back and contribute. And one of the deliverables, if you ask me, and this is directly related to why is the program so expensive. So a lot of people are not willing to invest in education. And if you understand learning, educate, and you understand leverage, you will understand that education is the highest form of leverage. What you have learned will never diminish, it will just increase. And what you're going to do with that knowledge is the platforms provided for. So if you're not willing to invest in education, I really feel that you have a very unclear concept to money as well as investments. Because if education is not an investment, I don't know what else is. So that's very important for you to know. And just to give you a hint on what is the returns when someone invests in education, Bharati Raja Thangapalam, our Collaborate India chairman, is also the founder of Touchmark Media, a very successful digital media company. He came to us 3 years ago, and he brought in this. He wanted to go into learning with us, and in the last 1.5 years, he's invested about 15 lakhs, not 1.5 lakh, 15 lakhs in his training, just learning from entrepreneurs, learning from EDH, learning from the various platforms we have made available to him. And the time he spent traveling to Singapore and putting all that into practice through our money making system and the various platforms we've given him, he spent 15 lakhs. How many lakhs? 15 lakhs. And right now, he actually told us just his latest update in the last 1.5 years, spending 15 lakhs, he actually has made 300 times more. So he has made more than 50 lakhs just by spending 50 lakhs. So where else can you spend money on? Or rather, we don't use the word spend, we say invest. If you are not investing your money at the right place, you cannot get the right information and you can't get the right momentum to grow. So that's a deliverable, right? For sure. 15 lakhs, you get back 50 lakhs. What's a return of investment is 300%, more than 300%. So this is what we are looking at, a holistic development. And if people who know Bharati would see the way he has made life possible for himself, and in his mission in reaching out to entrepreneurs, and in his mission of creating 500,000 jobs globally. A 27-year-old man, as he came to us, he was a 26-year-old man who is this passion and drive, and to him right now that is his reality, because he's already on the journey of creating this 500,000 employees, or rather work opportunity for people in India and around the world. So this is some of the information that we have for you. And one of the final thing that we want to say before we close this session, and thank you, Jerry, for being on the call. I'm so sorry that the reception's really bad. And so just before we close for the session, I want to let you know that the follow-up is not just like we are coming in with some American and Chinese platforms, and then we're going to get you all geared up and then go off. It's not like that. Shine has been in the journey of empowering. We had huge learning experiences working with Indian entrepreneurs. We had our share of what works and what doesn't work in India. And over the last 5 years, we know for a fact that the industry is a huge vacuum in the speaking and training and self-development industry. And what we are bringing to the table is not just some Americans and Chinese people who are going to be there to train you and then go back. We are there to stay and create a platform, just as how it has happened in China. 15 years they have been creating this platform. Right now, they have done 500 programs in 15 years, and they have impacted more than 50,000 entrepreneurs and business leaders in Chinese, Money and You, and the Accelerated programs in Singapore, in China, in Hong Kong, in Indonesia, in Taiwan. So this is something that's solid, already formed. So we are just replicating what works. So it's not anything new. It's already been successfully proven to shift people and create the kind of mindset that we need and the kind of to grow in India. So right now, after the business mission, is a continual journey. Consultations, more follow-ups is possible. You just have to be in the platform. When we come back again, we'll be having another business mission in October, November. You can come and attend for free again. You can attend the programs free of charge anywhere in the world. If you need follow-up services, we do have those, maybe at additional charges. You can speak to us. We definitely have a mentoring programs that's coming up, and we will be in the loop. Collaborate India is stationed in Chennai, and we do have a lot of regular activities happening there on a monthly and bi-monthly basis. And we connect with entrepreneurs like this. We have webinars conducted where entrepreneurs get their questions answered. So it's a very, very powerful network and community. So we are not bringing anything new to India per se. We are actually coming to India to invite Indians in India to be part of this global network. That's exactly what we are doing. So it's just that we are coming home. And that's what one of our dear brother and Dr. Jeff Alexandra said. We are coming home to India to invite our dear brothers and sisters in India to be part of this global network. That is a continual journey. So what's next? Until you take the first step, we wouldn't know what's next for you, because you decide what's next for you in your life. And for those who are saying they don't have time, they don't have money, and they don't have the resources, or it's too far to travel, and why is it in Chennai? Friends, 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 this is really about global unity. It's about us standing together as one world. And the reasons you give in life are really the reasons that's holding you back in your life. I invite you to look at that. The reasons you give in life right now to say no to Business Mission India are probably the reasons you give in your life to play small in life and for your life to be where it is right now. And if you are committed, and only when you are committed, we know that to change all of this, we know that you can take your life to the whole new level. And we invite you to be part of this journey. Please send us your message to sign up for the program. You can go to collaborateindia.org. The link is here. Sorry, this thing. collaborateindia.org/business mission 2015 for more information. And we have the channel for that. And we also have various websites. You can go to moneyandyou.com to find out more about our Accelerated Business Schoolwork. You can go to MOC CEO Club, mocceoclub.com for more information about the other network. These networks have never been to India. In fact, the number of participants who have come from India, they are considerable number, but they are not in the journey of empowering entrepreneurs the way that Shine is committed to. So that's why we are holding the torch for Indians to get it. And we believe and we know that this one is going to be, we don't need a lot of you. We're just looking at the leaders, the real leaders who are out there, who can make a change for themselves, the successful ones who want to make a change for the better for themselves as well as the world. The empire is built in India. Your second generation people need to come and attend this because they need to hold your torch of a bigger page. You know, you have created an empire. You need to embark them with the latest business knowledge so that they can take it off and build it to the next level. So all these people that are out there, we are only looking at 100 participants, not more than that. We can't hold the room more than that. In future, we'll be running the next one in October. And then again, next year, we'll be running 2 months once in various cities, and then monthly in various cities. And in future, with God's grace, in individual languages. There'll be languages in Hindi, in Tamil, in Malayalam, in Kannada, in Telugu, Gujarati, whatever. So we'll be having it localized as well in future for others to benefit. So this first round is only for leaders, only for dear friends who have stood up for themselves to say that I am ready for a transformation of my business as well as my nation and for my world. So dear friends, we look forward to meeting all of you and meeting with you with all our dear friends from all around the world in Chennai, India, June 11 to 15. Look forward to meeting you. Bye-bye. God bless.